What's the most ridiculous thing a new recruit confused for actual military protocol? Private Jackson arrived at our base straight from basic training, eager to prove himself. Kid was so motivated he made the rest of us look lazy. Problem was, he took every single word literally. Week 1, our squad leader jokingly told him to police the area for cigarette butts and make sure they get a proper military funeral. Standard cleanup duty with some sarcasm thrown in. Jackson disappeared for 3 hours. We found him behind the barracks conducting full funeral ceremonies for individual cigarette butts. Tiny cardboard coffins he'd made from MRE boxes. American flag folded into miniature triangles. 21 gun salute using a stapler. He'd even written eulogies. Here lies Marlboro Light, who served faithfully until extinguished in the line of duty, complete with taps playing from his phone. We thought it was hilarious until he kept doing it. Every piece of trash got the full honors treatment. Candy wrappers received purple hearts for being wounded by boots. Bottle caps got bronze stars for reflecting sunlight courageously. The breaking point came during field exercises. Jackson started conducting burial services for his empty MRE packets. While we were supposed to be in tactical positions, he's in the background giving last rites to beef stew containers. Jackson, what the hell are you doing? Our sergeant demanded. Providing proper military honors for fallen supplies, Sergeant. They gave their lives feeding America's finest. Turns out his recruiter had mentioned that military members take care of their own, even in death. Jackson interpreted this to mean literally everything that died, including inanimate objects that stopped functioning. It gets worse. He extended this philosophy to equipment. When his radio battery died, he held a memorial service. When his boot laces broke, he observed a moment of silence. Every time his weapon jammed, he'd perform CPR. The final straw was during live fire exercises. Jackson's rifle had a malfunction. Instead of clearing it and continuing, he started emergency medical procedures on the weapon. Mouth-to-barrel resuscitation. Jackson, stop making out with your rifle. Trying to save its life, drill sergeant. It's not responding. We had to physically restrain him from performing chest compressions on a M16. The entire range went silent watching this kid attempt CPR on military hardware. Command ordered psychological evaluation. Base psychiatrist spent 2 hours explaining the difference between living beings and military equipment. Jackson took detailed notes, asked clarifying questions, requested additional training materials. The psychiatrist's report: soldier displays excessive dedication to duty, albeit misdirected. Recommend reassignment to ceremonial duties where attention to honor protocols would be appropriate. They transferred him to honor guard. Perfect fit. His obsession with proper ceremonies finally had legitimate outlet. He became the most meticulous funeral detail soldier in military history. Last I heard, Jackson made it to sergeant. Runs the most disciplined honor guard unit in the army. Still conducts memorial services, but now for actual fallen soldiers instead of candy wrappers. At his promotion ceremony, his commanding officer mentioned Jackson's unique interpretation of military values. Some soldiers need to learn respect for tradition. Jackson had to learn what actually deserved respect. The whole unit still jokes about it. Whenever equipment breaks, someone always asks, should we call Jackson for last rites? But honestly, the kid's heart was in the right place. He understood the importance of honoring sacrifice. He just needed help figuring out what actually sacrificed something. There's something beautiful about a soldier who cares so much he'll honor a cigarette butt, even if it's completely insane. Military protocol exists for good reasons. Most ridiculous interpretations come from the purest motivations. Jackson proved you can be absolutely wrong and absolutely dedicated at the same time. Now, when we brief new recruits, we specifically mention that funeral honors are reserved for people, not packaging. The Jackson Clause, we call it.